Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski. Welcome to the Pikachu PokeMMO NU Showcase, where I'll be showcasing the strength and the power of Pikachu in the NU format in PokeMMO. Now, this team and everything about this, I was actually really surprised by. It was actually way more powerful than I expected. Now, all of these games are pre-recorded, and I'll be going back and post-commentating them now. I don't remember everything about these games. I probably played them around a week or two ago, but I'll be almost kind of live commentating where I'm like, hey, this was probably my thought process at the time. Watch me make a different decision. I don't know. But anyways, I heavily recommend this core. So the core of this team, I'll actually just start playing it so we can go ahead and see, kind of highlight everything. The core of this team is probably the hyper-aggressive Ambipom, Blaziken, Pikachu combo. So with these three Pokemon, you have access to double Fake Out and double U-Turn, which felt really, really good in these matches, and I was really, really happy with that. I can't preface enough, like, that was probably the strongest part of the team. Plus the extreme speed on Pikachu. That's a really important part. Being able to double Fake Out back and forth, U-turn around to things. Having my Steelix is also really important to be able to switch into a Rocky Helmet user and disrupt the opponents. But truly, having that double Fake Out into double U-turn into extreme speed to finish things off was really, really nice. Let's go ahead and jump ahead in time. So it actually took us a while to find a game, and that's why I went ahead and pre-recorded all of this, because sometimes NU matchmaking is a little slow, and that's why it's tough to do it all in one take. So I went ahead and prepared it for you guys. There we go. We're jumping into game one. So we're looking at a pretty powerful team. Other than Gorebyss, which is there for a surprise factor, which is actually, Gorebyss is like a pretty I don't want to say undervalued or underappreciated. It's a pretty bad Pokemon, but it's a pretty good surprise factor Pokemon. Now, my opponent's team is quite strong. Sceptile is really underrated. Sceptile is basically like, so we just Fake Out here. So, sorry, I want to go ahead and talk to you a little more. Fake Out's really good here because if they stay in, we're still doing decent chip, and we can still U-turn if they stay in afterwards. Whereas if they switch, we obviously get a huge Fake Out. The only issue there is if they go into Frostlass after we Fake Out. But even if they go into Frostlass after we Fake Out, we can beat up for free and just kill it and tank one move. So there I was highlighting in the chat how broken Ambipom is. This Pokemon is insane. I think a lot of damage here. I was pretty surprised by this, but Ambipom being able to Fake Out and U-turn into 30% chip damage to Golem was insane. So here I'm actually in a really bad position. Here I'm in a position where I am considering sacking my Steelix to just gain momentum, but it's better if I just go to Venusaur, threaten the Giga Drain, because even though they'll EQ me and do a lot of damage as they do here, I'm always going to outspeed, and now I can just gain back most of the HP. Obviously, the switch there is Blaziken, which I actually should have expected more at the time. But even so, I was shocked by this. I did 59%. I crit. That's why. I am still shocked by that. That's a lot of damage. Even that, like, not being crit, like me doing 30% without crit to Blaziken is pretty insane. I don't know if my opponent's Blaziken specifically had low special defense. That's kind of what that tells me. And now I go into Steelix here expecting a high jump kick or something of the sort. They do just throw up the overheat, which is honestly fair as well. Pretty good play. Or like a Flare Blitz. I was thinking a Flare Blitz there. So I go to Blaziken to get some chip damage, but so now I've chipped down this Blaziken so much, right? I've chipped down this Blaziken so much just by the Giga Drain from Venusaur, which was so huge. And then the Life Orb damage. I didn't even take any Rocky Helmet damage because it used Overheat. But just the Life Orb damage was enough. So now, like, their Blaziken is, like, pretty much taken care of, which is really good for me. So he definitely has to switch here. He's in a position where obviously his Blaziken is -2 special attack. Fake Out will kill him. This is the obvious switch, and I saw this coming 1000%. I 1000% saw this coming, but it's still the right play. We do get a second crit there, which is pretty lucky. But now, once again, I can just do a free U-turn. I think, actually, I might click Beat Up here. I don't remember. Because I'm at the point where I'm like, Beat Up might actually kill. I think I U-turn. It's really greedy to go for Beat Up there when I could just like Fake Out U-turn and like for sure kill next time. I think here I'm checking the HP on the Venusaur because I'm curious if it could live in EQ, and I believe it doesn't. So I think my only play is to come into the Milkduder, which is the good old Miltank. I believe so. Let's see what I do here. No, I do go to Venusaur. Okay, so with this Venusaur play, I think I probably made this Venusaur play because I know that I might sack. I might die here, but sacks are really good for my team. So I do die here. I probably could have gone into Miltank there looking back, but Miltank's really tough there because I really want the Miltank to answer the help with answering the Frostlass and other like random Pokemon. Yeah, actually maybe I probably should have gone Miltank there. But it just sacking Venusaur isn't. Yeah, I think I actually talked about this later. I think sacking Venusaur was the worst play I made this game, so I think I definitely should have gone Miltank here. But I was just too scared that Body Slam was going to do no damage to Golem, but he was so hurt already, and I could have Milk Drink to sustain. Yeah, I 1000% should have sacked Venusaur there, no doubt. Or not sacked Venusaur there. So, yeah, this was a huge misplay. You see me shaking my mouse. These are the two biggest misplays I made this game. I probably shouldn't have won this game. I don't know if I think I might win this game. It's currently 6 Pokemon to 3. But don't you worry, because we still have Blaziken and Pikachu, absolute powerhouses. So... Actually, I wonder if this is a cow game. I probably just curse up here, right? I actually think I should just curse up here. I make the safe play. Body slamming is the safe play, which is not like me at all. That is not a play that I would make. Honestly, I'd probably curse up there usually. But I guess I know that he can... Actually, yeah. No, I made the right play. There's no reason to ever curse up here because he can always go into... Oh, this is huge luck for me. He could always go into Absol and superpower me afterwards. So he does go into Blaziken and miss the high jump kick. So now I'm obviously climbing back into this game a lot more, right? He still does have 4 full HP Pokemon, but now it's 4 full HP Pokemon versus 3 full HP Pokemon. So it went from a match of 3 versus 6 to now a 4v3. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think I actually debated here for a long time. Because I'm really scared of Aerial Ace. So if I go into this and he Aerial Aces, I'm really scared, but I think it's kind of the only play. Because Pikachu just can't touch this guy enough. So he goes for SD, which is best case scenario for me. Because now I can Flare Blitz for free. Or I think a U-turn actually. Because if he goes into, yeah, U-turn. Because U-turn's really free here. Because if he goes into Gorebyss, I U-turn out. Or anything that can't take a Flare Blitz. I should always be faster than Sceptile here since I'm Starf. I think he ran non-Starf Blaziken. But it's actually hard to tell with how he played it. So yeah, he does go into Blaziken. I get a huge U-turn for momentum. This is really, really good. And now I can just come into Pikachu for free. Like, super, super free. Him Swords Dancing on the Sceptile there could be a huge reason that cost him the game for sure. So I could just Vault Tackle here, but it's like I don't want to lose the HP. Keeping HP on Pikachu is really important right now because I only have 3 Pokemon left, right? So I'm actually checking Gorebyss's base stats here. So because I don't know if Extreme Speed can kill, is I'm pretty sure what I'm worried about. I'm trying so hard here to preserve the HP on Pikachu. I could have Vault Tackled there. And maybe, I don't know, like Vault Tackling there is like a fine play, but the greedier play is going with the Extreme Speed. So that's what I did. Knowing me, knowing my playstyle, that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to go ahead and check. I think I was checking Frostlass versus Pikachu speed because that was really important. So if he goes Frostlass here, I know that I probably need to switch. Which I was shocked. I think I was saying, like, if he just goes Frostlass here, I think I lose. He does go for Psycho. Okay, I don't remember this. Psycho Cut one-shotted me. I was for sure that I lost this game, but I think I might win it. I don't remember. I think it's a very close one. I made a lot of misplays really early on to this game. I think, yeah, I feel like I made a lot of misplays this game, but that U-turn into Gorebyss was just, it really saved a lot of momentum. My team building and this team's build really carried a lot of this game. Let's see what happens here. Did I U-turn? I forget what I did here. So he Sucker Punches. I'm pretty sure that U-turn actually... Yeah, I was about to say. I actually clicked U-turn here because I'm fairly sure that U-turn one-shots Absol. Because you see this matchup a lot. Absol versus Blaziken is like a pretty common thing you see in NU. So I was pretty comfortable about that. Sucker Punch also did like very little damage. I was pretty shocked by that. So I'm able to freely U-turn into Miltank here. And getting Miltank is really good here. Here I should absolutely just Body Slam because I'm scared if this guy has like Giga Drain to like sustain. So we see an Acrobatics come out. And that does shockingly little damage. And we get a Para. The Para is huge. It is 30% chance. So it's not crazy RNG, but it's nice to see. And now we win this matchup. I think we're faster than him now, which is huge. Acrobatics only doing the 30% or so it did with the gem was pretty insane. So goes for Leaf Blade here. If he went for Leaf Blades from the start and Quick Attacks here, which is pretty bad. If he went for Leaf Blades here from the start, he actually could have I think, won this matchup. If he went for Leaf Blades from the start, it would have been entirely different. I would have had to rely on a Parahax. I think I get a Parahax here though, if I remember correctly. Which doesn't really matter, I think. I don't remember. I think I'm faster than him right now. I honestly forget. No, he's quick attacking. Yeah. I think I'm faster than quick attacks here for Chip, which is fair. It would have been really funny. He could have tried to switch into the Frostlass, not knowing if I had Scrappy or not, and like risking it. That would have been really funny, honestly, because I don't think most cows don't run Scrappy. Like basically only, yeah. So you see how it's like immune, and I go check the Scrappy. Most Miltanks don't run Scrappy, but mine does because he's a one-man army. So we hit him through with the Scrappy. We're doing, very little damage here. He's doing 28 to me. I'm doing 40 to him. It's a very minimal damage change, but I'm obviously winning it pretty easily. I can obviously also Milk Drink. He is obviously much faster than me. I also have Blaziken in the back. This should be pretty GG's. I don't know if my opponent just stalls out here. What happens? I go ahead and check the GTL a little. That's hilarious. I don't remember that. He goes for the Ice Beam. We finish out the game. Body Slam. One more should win it. Get another Para. Doesn't matter here. Actually, the Para kind of matters. I think it makes me faster. Actually, with no speed investment, am I actually faster here with no speed investment? We never see. That's okay. GG's. That was a good one to start it off with. So I actually made some really crucial misplays, and I think I tightened up on my play a lot more as the series went on. Losing my Venusaur and my Ambipom the way I did early on, I cannot believe I just didn't. I should have thought about Custat Berry a lot more. I don't know why. I think I just forgot about it in that moment. But yeah, throwing away my Venusaur and my Ambipom the way I did that game was pretty bad. Really happy I was able to come back through it. Well, with some pretty good luck, as long as some pretty good play. But yeah, let's go ahead and look onto game 2. So game 2, we're staring down Golbat, which is actually a really, really good Ambipom counter. This team is also really scary. I'm against Rain. I immediately see I'm against Rain, which usually people playing Rain in NU is not super common. But people that play it are usually really good and pretty high ranked. I think actually every single time I've played against Rain in NU, it's like someone who's like top 100. Even though he has Golbat, which is a little scary for me, and Magneton, which can fake out pretty well. And Magneton's usually the Rain setupper, if I'm not mistaken. I think I still lead Ambipom here, but I forget. Could also go, yeah. It's arguable. It's like, oh no, I go Pikachu here. Okay. So Pikachu, like, really can't do anything to this guy. Actually, no, I have the Focus Punch here. So I think oh yeah, because I remember switching. I switched Brick Break to Focus Punch between game 1 and 2 because I realized, or I thought that like Brick Break's never gonna do enough damage for it even to be relevant. I might as well just have it be Focus Punch, even though it's risky. I was really scared he was just trying to Volt Switch on me there. At the time, I just wasn't aware enough that Magneton was the rain setter for this team. If I had Focus Punch there, it would have been really good. Although Steelix is still a really good switch here. So we go to Steelix, we get our Stealth Rocks up. His Hidden Power does surprisingly little damage. I don't know if it's Hidden Power Water or probably it's Hidden Power Water. Or maybe it's Hidden Power Fire. It's either Hidden Power Water or Hidden Power Fire. Mantine comes in. Now we're really safe to Stealth Rocks plus Dragon Tail. So this is really good for us. This is really, really good for us because we're also wasting a lot of rain turns, which is really, really important. That crit on Mantine's really huge as well. Like Mantine being at half HP there. So he's going to chip me down a little bit, but like his team, he does have Pokemon that can hit me like pretty well. He needs like Ludicolo or something to come with like Surf. Even Quillfish isn't the best for him. Like Waterfall Quillfish is going to hit me for like some damage, but it's still a physical attacker, so it's not going to be the best. I think I just stay in here and go from the Dragon Tail. Or do I go Golbat here? I guess Golbat can tank everything. It's a pretty safe play. I think my decisions here was I wanted to keep him a little healthier, and I was scared that, I don't know, Quillfish might KO. Like Quillfish Waterfall in Rain. What's his base attack? What am I checking here? I don't even remember what I'm checking. I think I was checking for like, oh, I think I was checking for Earthquake, because I wasn't sure if this thing could learn Earthquake or not. Which it can't. It cannot. That'd be insane. I think the play is Golbat. Actually, you could arguably go. The scary thing is that Venusaur might actually get 2-shot with the combination of like a waterfall plus like a poison jab. So waterfall does do a lot of damage to me here. Quillfish is definitely a really powerful Pokemon in this matchup. It's really scary for me. He's way faster than me because of Swift Swim and Rain. He's really fast here. I think I'm just switching around at this point to like stall some rain turns. Like even if I'm losing I'm also precisely losing HP on Pokemon that I know can sustain. This does way less damage than I thought. 252 HP Venusaur here is really good. 252 HP Venusaur felt really good against Rain. So now I'm safe to Giga Drain against like his entire team. Poison Jab doesn't quite KO, which is super huge. I can Giga Drain, finish off the Quillfish, which this Quillfish was really hard for my team to deal with. This Quillfish was really difficult. Just it being in Rain is huge. Like, I'm never going to be able to Vault Tackle him with Pikachu or anything. My team is pretty well matched versus Rain, I do want to say. Like, having Pikachu plus Venusaur, like, yeah, those are the only two. Like, I don't know, Pikachu and Venusaur are both really good answers to Rain. Having two of them is really important. If I only had Venusaur here and Pikachu was replaced with, like, some other, like, rock-type threat or Golem or something like that, it'd be, like, really hard for me. So I do check Seismitoad. I think I was checking base defenses. I know he has Swift Swim, so he's faster than me here. What do I do? I don't remember. I probably switch, right? Probably switch into, yeah. I think I switch into Steelites expecting a Poison Jab or a Drain Punch or something, or, yeah. Earth Power does, so he ends up being special. I was really surprised he was special Seismitoad. Most go physical. I was pretty surprised by that. I think I actually could have gone Golbat there and been in a really good spot. But I'm also super okay sacrificing Steelix there. Like, my Steelix wasn't going to do a whole lot more in this game, and it more than did its job. Like, my Steelix getting up rocks and chipping around the Mantine and all the other threats with the rocks with Dragon Tail was super huge. So now I'm free to roost here. He's coming into Magneton to set up Rain, and I know that. And I have to take advantage of this the best way I can. Do I go Pikachu here and make a mistake? I should just, the spot is really tough because I can't, I just can't hit this Magneton is the issue. I think Pikachu might actually be my best bet. So the thing that sucks here is my best bet to ever deal with this Magneton is going Pikachu and trying to Focus Punch. But the issue is that I know that he's probably just going to Rain Dance plus a Volt Switch. But like, the only way I ever deal with this Pokemon is by Focus Punching. And I think that's, yeah, he Volt Switches so he doesn't get hit by, which is really unfortunate. Like, this play sucks, but there's not much else I can do. I could have Fake Outed there for Chip, and then like maybe gone into, I can't ever go Venusaur there. Like, the only thing different is that I could have Fake Outed. But the issue is like, I risked like the possibility of him staying in to do something else. And just Focus Punching. Yeah, it's just really tough here. Do I go like Golbat here? What do I do here? Probably Golbat, right? Golbat's a fantastic answer here. Pretty much the only answer. I do really want to get into Ambipom safely. So Weather Ball probably KOs me here, right? Yeah, I can't take another hit. What do I do here? Do I sacrifice Pikachu? I probably sacked something. I think I want to keep my Golbat here. I probably sacrifice either Pikachu or Venusaur. But I don't know, but both of those Pokemon are so good against this matchup. Oh, wait, yeah, I think I actually sacrificed Blaziken here at full HP. That's very possible, just because Blaziken doesn't do anything against his team. This is actually a really good play by me. So obviously, yeah, I'm actually really proud of that play. Obviously, you see like a full HP Blaziken and you're like, oh, like, yeah, like that Pokemon's like, why would you sacrifice that when you have like half HP Venas and Pikachus? But yeah, this is actually a fantastic play. So now this is really good. I'm really proud of this. So I can sacrifice Blaziken because it just does nothing against his team. Like Flare Blitz isn't going to do enough damage probably to kill Magneton because of, So now I'd go into Pikachu. I could have probably gone Ambipom here. But I think, actually, no. Pikachu is the only play I could have done here. Yeah, this is a really good play. Pikachu was the only play here because I need to Fake Out into Extreme Speed. Seismitoad's just going to outspeed me always with Swift Swim. Like, I can't go into Ambipom because I don't have a priority move to follow it up with, so it would just die after. Oh, what do I click here? either stream speed or make another switch play into sacrifice. Probably like Golbat here or something. Golbat or Venusaur are totally fair plays. Rain should also be wearing off soon. How long was this game? This was a 12-minute game. All these games were about 12 minutes. These were all like very well thought games. My opponent here is also like he's ranked 30. Very, very talented player. So weather balls, and I do die. I was expecting it's like a pretty like fair sack play. Like I know if I either go Golbat or Venusaur, I'm sacrificing them. The question is which one do I care about more? And I actually care about Golbat more at this point because Seismitoad and Coolfish are gone, which are what Venusaur is going to hit the best. I'm not hitting Ludicolo or the Mantine for Super Effective, I'm pretty sure, with the Giga. So now I can finally. I knew that Rain wore off next turn, so now I could finally freely bring in my Ambipom and get off a huge fake out, dude. Ambipom's fake out doing 52% damage to basically every Pokemon in NU is fucking insane. It is so crazy, dude. So insane. So I know I just U-turn here. Like whether he stays in or switches, it's really, really good. He stays in. We get a free U-turn off. I do have to make my switch here, which is a little awkward, but I'm actually in a super valid position to win this game, right? I think I have to go Pikachu here because if he goes Magneton to try to set up Rain, this is the perfect spot to fake out or Focus Punch. Yeah, he goes Magneton. What do I do here? Do I fake out into Focus Punch? I actually do not remember this play. I probably fake out into... I could even see myself like Vault Tackling or Stream Speeding for Chip. Actually, I think I have to Focus Punch. Like I feel like if I'm my opponent, I'm thinking to myself, I'm okay with sacrificing Rain. Do I really Golbat here? I think I do. That's shocking. Oh no, this is actually a fantastic play. The reason this is the play is because I know he's going to set up Rain here, and I know that I'm going to be faster than his Magneton. His Magneton doesn't get, you know, a speed boost from Rain or anything. I know I'm going to be faster than his Magneton, so I can roost here for free. He surprisingly just goes for Flash Cannon, which I guess his goal was to, I think he was trying to kill, I think he was expecting Pikachu to go for the Focus Punch there. So I'm really glad I made this Golbat play. It is really important, like, in games like this, your opponents should learn from your play. So, like, if he saw me go for Focus Punch earlier into the game, and even if he got lucky for it, like, later on, that surprise factor is going to be fully gone. I am surprised he stayed in here and went for Flash Cannon. I don't know why he didn't Volt Switch here. I was really expecting a switch here. Probably he didn't Volt Switch. Yeah, now he Volt Switches. I didn't roost the turn prior because I was predicting a switch. So I think he might have actually stayed in because of that. I think he really wanted to make sure I died to Volt Switch, which is only fair. So now he brings his own Golbat in. And Ambipom and Pikachu are really, I think I have to my play here is always to Volt Tackle. Which he actually KOs me, and I don't remember that. Do I lose this game? I thought I might have won this game, but I don't remember. I feel like I have to lose this game now, right? There's no way I win this game. I feel like there's no way I can break through this Magneton. Oh, I think I was really surprised. I think that might have been speed. Oh, yeah. This is actually really important. I pointed out here that a huge reason why I lost this game is because my Pikachu isn't 31 speed IV. If my Pikachu was 31, because I think his Golbat is, speed invested. Which is interesting. My opponent has a really cool team. I think he's speed invested, like offensive Golbat, which is really cool. We do miss the double slap here, which sucks. Yeah, I think this is GG's from this point on. But it was a lot of fun. My opponent played pretty well. Played very, very, very well. I shouldn't say pretty well. My opponent played very well. Although I think it should be GG's from this point on. From this point on, I just click double slap. He's faster. He surfs me. And that's a GG's. I thought I might have 3-0'd this series, but I obviously didn't. My opponent played that really well. It was a really good game, though. Really good game through and through. I feel like I played really well. I feel like my opponent played really well. That was a really fun one versus Rain. So let's go ahead and jump into game number 3. This is thankfully a little bit of a shorter game, 8 minutes long. So we see my opponent. This is very cool and very telling. It's always cool to see your opponent having the sort of telltale Pokemon that you're showing off. I'm showcasing Pikachu. My opponent also has Pikachu. Pikachu isn't a super common pick in NU, but it's also not crazy. I actually probably should. I'm gonna go ahead and check actually over on the side what is the usage rate of Pikachu right now in NU. So I'm really safe to go into Ambipom lead here, and it is shocking the amount of times you will go Ambipom lead and your opponent will stay in as Rotom and just die to the beat up. It is crazy. Surprisingly, his did live. So yeah, Pikachu is currently at a 3.4% usage rate in PokeMMO NU. So yeah, he does get a Will-O-Wisp on me, which is pretty huge, but at the same time, this beat up damage is hilarious. That was a crit. It did so little damage. Piloswine's so tanky. Dude, Eviolite Piloswine might be one of the most underrated Pokemon in the tier. It's so good. I think my only play here is I can either U-turn and go into... I think I just U-turn, right? Why am I hovering beat up? I think I always U-turn here. I probably U-turn and go into what? I don't have a great switch in here is the issue. Probably Steelix, I guess? Or Golbat or something. Could Golbat and Toxic. Yeah, we go Steelix. I go Steelix early because I want to set up rocks, probably. But I know this he can, like, EQ Ice Shard me and finish me off. He sets up his own rocks here, which is pretty good for me, actually. It sucks that he gets his rocks up, but at the same time... I know that he can't, like, two-shot me. So I'm safe to get my... We trade rocks, basically. Which I'm pretty happy with. And he also can't one-shot me here. So I know he's gonna. This is a greedy play. I'm predicting that he's gonna go ahead and go for another EQ because he's not gonna. He's not nearly in range to be able to go for any sort of what's it called. But I actually just go for the Gyro Ball. I actually like the play of going Golbat. Gyro Ball does so little damage, dude. Pylos, that was a dump. Probably should have just EQ'd there, or I should have Dragon Tailed actually. Yeah, I should have Dragon Tailed there 100%. Actually, no, I think it's fine. It's okay. I think I should have Dragon Tailed there. Gyro Ball just never does as much damage as I expect. Piloswine is a pretty slow Pokemon in itself, so like the speed difference isn't quite there is the issue. Yeah, I've never been satisfied by Gyro Ball's damage, unfortunately. I feel like I definitely want to remove that move off of my Steelix. It might be better just to throw in like Protect or like a like Toxic or something. So we bring in Blaziken for pretty free here, which is really nice. And what's the play here? So he's obviously going to go for Alligator, right? He stays in, I think, which is insane. Yeah, so yeah, I forgot about this. Once he stayed in here, that is an insane play. I actually thought this game was just lost after he stayed in, I'm pretty sure. Because that is such a crazy play to stay in. He does get an EQ crit, kills Ambipom. It's pretty rough. I'm in a really rough state here, right? Him staying in on that U-turn is such a... It sucks for me. It's such a bad state. But it's okay. It's not lost. I go into Pikachu. I throw up the Fake Out. I think I'm a little scared that Extreme Speed won't kill because the Fake Out only did 11.7. I think it's a range. I think this Extreme Speed might be a range, and I realize it because it's base power doubled. Yeah. So Fake Out is 40 base power. Extreme Speed's 80. If you double the damage, that means Extreme Speed would do like 22. It's possible it was a range, but I do finally go into my Golbat. My Golbat takes a lot from the rocks, which sucks here. Able to Roost, gain back to basically full HP, and also take less damage from Ice Shard this turn. The biggest misplay this game, I definitely should have just gone Golbat way sooner into this Piloswine. I was just really scared of... I was very, very scared of how much damage Ice Shard / Ice Steel Spear would do, and it ended up doing way less damage than I expected. So I'm able to Brave Bird finish off that Piloswine, but he was a demon, dude. Piloswine is a really underrated Pokemon in NU right now. Eviolite Piloswine, it's just so tanky. It brings in the Rotom. I think, what do I do here? Do I just Brave Bird this thing? I feel like this is a bad play. Oh yeah, I'm faster. I'm faster than him, so I just Brave Bird. Surprised he brought that in here. I don't know if he was going for a defog there or what he was going for. Or just a straight up Volt Switch. I checked my stats. My Golbat's actually Jolly, which is hilarious. So that must have helped me outspeed to some extent. But I don't know the base speed on base Rotom. I would say it's 90. It's probably around the same as Golbat. I don't know if it was risking speed tie or what. Maybe he's slightly speed invested. So, anyway, we go into this matchup where it's Pikachu versus Venusaur, and we take a monstrous amount of damage. I was blown away by this damage. 46% from Pikachu into Venusaur is crazy. So I know that my Venusaur is probably dead here, which sucks, but he's also taking so much recoil that his Pikachu is kind of going down with me. And my Venusaur doesn't do shit this game except for hitting for Alligator. Yeah, my Venusaur can answer for Alligator, but that is, and like even if the Feraligatr SDs up and has Ice Punch, it can't deal with it anyway. So like, what's the point? Let that go down. Not too out of a sack. Now we go into Pikachu versus Pikachu. I go for the fake out. He switches out into the Swellow, which is really good. So like, this is actually a pretty good switch for my opponent. He does take a lot of damage. Swellow is just so frail. This is like theoretically a good switch for my opponent, but instead he gets destroyed. That is crazy. Swellow coming in with Rock's fake out extreme speed just destroys it. It's so frail. That is theoretically a really good play. Coming into Swellow on a fake out, letting it proc Flame Orb and get its guts basically for free while not taking that much damage. But my opponent throws up his own fake out, and now we're extreme speeding in a war. My opponent's basically telling me he doesn't have extreme speed. He keeps switching out whenever it's time for me to use extreme speed, and I hit his Venusaur for 44%. My opponent's Pikachu not having extreme speed here really changed the game. So now I know I can two-shot my opponent's Venusaur. That is insane. That is insane. Pikachu being, the crit doesn't matter. Pikachu being able to two-shot Venusaur post Stealth Rocks with extreme speed priority is crazy. This thing does so much damage. So I know that he has fake out here. 1000%, right? So he's gonna fake out me. He has fake out, but not extreme speed. I think the play here is to go into, maybe I might go Blaziken here, crazily enough. Blaziken might actually be the play here. I think I made that. Yep, I made the correct play. So Blaziken's the play because I'm gonna take Stealth Rock damage, which sucked, but the fake out shouldn't be enough to kill me, and I am Scarf Blaziken, so I should be able to respond with U-turn. Yep, that's a really good play. And Blaziken's also not gonna do much for the rest of the game. He does have extreme. I forgot about this. I cannot believe my opponent didn't extreme speed earlier on in this game. So I thought my opponent just didn't have extreme speed. So he does extreme speed there. But now I can bring. Oh, this is crazy. This is a crazy play. So now I bring my Golbat in, and now I have to. I want to defog really bad. I want to defog. I have to defog so I can bring my Pikachu back in, and I live at just enough HP to get a defog off. So we do get the defog off at the cost of our Golbat. I feel like I might lose this game. That's hilarious. I thought I 3-0'd these games, but I think I might have 1-2'd, which is the funniest misconception. How was I that far off? Because yeah, now I come in on Pikachu and throw up the fake out, which should kill his own Pikachu, but he can go into this here. Yeah, that pretty much seals the deal. Yeah, it should be GG's. He can also just Aqua Jet me here. Well played to my opponent. Yeah, that's crazy. I actually can't believe we went 1-2 in this series. I actually really thought we did a lot better. We did do a 1-2. That's surprising. I feel like this did feel a lot more powerful than I expected, though. Pikachu, Ambipom, Blaziken felt really good. It felt really good while playing. Even though I went 1-2 in this series, I feel like it felt really good, and I definitely would recommend that core, Ambipom, Blaziken, Pikachu, to other people. I think the Steelix is really nice. You could definitely ditch the Miltank. Steelix Golbat's really nice. You could switch up the last three to honestly however you want. I think my team was maybe the biggest flaw of my team was that it was balance to too much of an extent. Where I feel like I had 3 hyper-aggressive players in Ambipom, Pikachu, Blaziken, and then 3, like, pretty defensive players in Golbat, Steelix, Miltank. If I could do this again, I think I would actually just go hyper-aggression. Yeah, that'd be probably the biggest thing. But anyways, yeah, I think I switched Miltank out for Venusaur later on. That was a good play. Having the bulky Venusaur was good, so I'd probably switch out for something else, though. Maybe like Absol or some sort of other aggressive Pokemon. Anyways, GG's. I had a ton of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future PokeMMO content. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the teams down below. Check out all the playlist links down below if you want more PokeMMO content after this video is over. Join the Discord if you want to join a really cool community. See whenever I'm live on YouTube and see whenever I upload a new video. And then finally, if you want to go above and beyond, becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month, dropping a Twitch Prime, Twitch sub over on my Twitch, hitting up my Patreon, or hitting up my Venmo are all great ways to support me. Thank you all so much. Hope you guys have a great day and have a lot of fun in PokeMMO today.